What's up, y'all? All right. Well, some a little different today. We're playing Starfield. I don't think it comes out till tomorrow, huh? Game Pass, early access, baby. Let's do this. I already started it because I know nobody's gonna fucking watch me play this shit if I'm like creating a fucking character. Nobody wants to see me create a fucking character, right? You guys want to see me fucking playing shit. Alright. We were on this ship. I think we had just found the ship.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
I agree with the captain. Now is the...
You're human. It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here.
What's wrong with the sound?
We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Well, I'll be. This is like a time capsule. Except we're living.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain. This.
Bruh. The fuck? That's just retarded.
Hello, Captain.
Oh. I'm retarded. It was my mic. It was my fucking stupid headset. I'm retarded. Wow. Ah, pues estoy en pendejo yo.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied. Goodbye.
Bruh.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
Now's the time for diplomacy.
Shaw and her gang are strong-arm types.
We must be ready.
Robbery, assault, murder.
Now. Eyes and ears sharp.
Goodbye.
Alright. We gotta smug a bowl first. Drink some coffee. Cheers. And some chicken strips. Chicken strips. This is a good one. I did this yesterday. I don't think I saved that for those. I fucked up, but I think this is gonna be a good storyline. It's kind of cool. You kind of figure out what happens to Earth and shit, or what happened.
Human. It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Well, I'll be. This is like a time capsule. Except with
Sit
living,
back.
breathing people.
Relax.
We have got to
right?
explore this ship.
Hold on. Fuck.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader.
The fuck?
And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
My booty.
A pleasure to meet you.
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago. I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
The others. Chat right here.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
Careful
So,
waving
he
that
gathered the
fancy
best
gun
and
around.
brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Just stay out of trouble.
This whole place belongs in a museum. Heck, it is a
So,
museum.
here we are. Let's talk. Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition.
She didn't tell me.
Because of that,
They've
I've
been
had
on.
to sort
Oh
of
my god! I guess I
learn
skipped
as I
all
go
that
along
stupid.
instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent.
So apparently, they left Earth in like 2150. I think they've been on course for like 200 years, and that time technology like leapfrogged them, right? And now they're stuck here, and basically we just found them. So let's see.
Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting. Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope. To think that while there has always been a Brackenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating. But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough choices will need to be made. If you don't need me anymore, I have a ship to run.
How's your crew holding up?
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? I wish I could say that the satisfaction of helping others in need is sufficient, but I'm not getting that impression from you. I'm sure we can pull together some resources equivalent to whatever currency you use these days. We'll do what we can to make it worthwhile. And until then, you're free to make use of whatever facilities you need on our ship. We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared to whatever you all have now. In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so our comms aren't particularly robust. That limits our options. We even attempted communicating with lights and sounds, something we saw in an old movie, but I don't believe they picked up on it. If anything, it may have inadvertently alarmed them. We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem, but again, here we are now. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there. I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it. But as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
I know Captain Brackenridge has essentially given you free rein to wander the ship, but security will still be watching you closely. I hope you understand, given we have so little experience with people from the outside. It pays to take security seriously, something I understand much better now than in my youth.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting from here on out.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
I know I'm getting up there in years, but I don't think I'll ever tire of flying. Hey! So it is true. An actual stranger aboard our ship? Wow. Oh, geez. Sorry, of course you don't know my name. We never met. I'm Yue. Wow, I never thought this would happen. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about. Oh, I'm the navigation officer, though I switch between nav and piloting. I'll be honest, the ship pretty much flies itself. Its destination hasn't changed since it launched, and we're here now, so I'm not sure what's next. See, the nav system's not perfect. We encounter stuff that our forebears didn't originally count on. Astral bodies, space debris, stuff like that. So sometimes I need to take manual control and get out of tricky situations. Then there was the time I used those unaccounted for anomalies to our advantage. Slingshotted us around a few stars that weren't supposed to be there, saved some fuel and knocked a few decades off our journey. Pretty incredible stuff. It's incredible. I'm pretty excited to meet new people and ask them all sorts of questions. I wonder about all we've missed this whole time while humanity has advanced around us. Take care of yourself out there, eh?
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that. Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
Wait, you know that's not ours.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Strict rules around here.
Shut the fuck up.
Just
See all those faces.
These guys are fucking annoying, huh?
No pressure.
Fucking ship is huge. Huge.
And to think, all this time, we thought we were alone. I wonder what else is out there.
Hey.
Diagnostics picked up another faulty heatsink in the main computer. Cores are running at about 85.
The Constant is a piece
How the
of
fuck did I get out of here?
Don't change
There's so much more to learn about now. Hi there.
It's nice to know
Oh,
about other people out there.
Nice to meet you. And that's true. As you can imagine, everyone kind of just knows each other around here. Meeting new people isn't really a thing for us. Right? We've been cooped up together in this ship all our lives. So outside of births, there's literally no way for new people to arrive, you know? Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I just didn't expect our visitor from the outside to stop by and chat with me. I figured, if anything, you'd be with the captain. I'm Daisuke, the ship's provisions manager. I'm not sure what I can offer you, but if I can help, I will. And if not, I'm happy just to talk. We manage. I know back on Earth, there used to be stores all over the place. Some that even specialize in specific types of goods, if you can imagine. But here, this is it. We have very limited supplies. Most of our stuff is recycled, even the food, in a roundabout way, if you know what I mean. It works out for the most part, because it has to. You'll sense a running theme with that around here. Not really. Things don't work that way here. It's not a shop like you hear about in the books and movies, or, where you're probably from. Almost everything is communal or shared in some way, but sometimes people want a little something extra or special for themselves. So when that happens, they come to me. Mostly, I just keep track of the ship's inventory and help ration the supplies so we don't run out. Take care.
Take care now. Bye-bye then.
I've lived my entire life in the constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Wow. Hi.
Wow. Hi.
We've had to do our fair share of recycling on the constant. Contacted a lot of places to get new goods.
What do we got? Dal makhani. Slow stewed and reduced lentils and a mix of spices and herbs. That just sounds fire. Excuse me.
I wonder what it's like out there, beyond our little community.
Hey there.
Wow, these are exciting times.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Why does everybody say that?
Hey.
I wonder what it's like out there, beyond our little community.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen. Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
This is what? Fucking drop kick you in the throat.
Hey there.
Ooh. I figured out. Excuse me.
Imagine living your whole life here.
That like a
I
sleep.
get claustrophobic just thinking about
The
it.
sell price isn't the actual price. Ends up being way less.
As I always tell my patients, worry not, for tomorrow may bring happy surprises.
Sure is nice to know there are other people.
Can you go bathroom? Showers. I mean, I think I could just fast travel back to my ship, but it's kind of cool just walking around. Fuck no.
I get claustrophobic just thinking about it.
Growing weed.
I wonder what else is out there.
There's so much more to learn about now.
What the fuck? Galacticat? Yang.
Wow. I've heard about you, but
Love it.
here you are.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need
Shut the fuck up.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Deep recon space.
that's illegal.
I've lived my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
And to think, all this time before we were alone.
Impressive. They kept everyone fed for all these years.
Impressive.
Food looks good too.
Yeah, this is a kind of a trip to think about, like, I mean, this is kind of how they would have to do it, right? Generations and generations just traveling to fucking
We were never trained to
get
address
to another
threats
fucking
coming from
planet.
outside our ship.
Some SpaceX shit. Alright, I think we should just fast travel. Yeah. What the fuck? How do I just fast travel? Shit. Shit. Star map. How the fuck do I get out of this ship? Ah! Fucking stuck on this shit. Okay.
There's so much more to learn about now.
Let me out.
Hey there.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of... Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
Oh yeah, I think this is it. This is it. Got it. Hi. I was fucking lost right now, bruh. Shit, crazy.
We're home.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop.
I'm sure they're sad to see you go.
Paradiso. Hello, I'm Perito. Where you at, homie? I'm waiting for you back here.
Set him down. Everything in the green.
I've been waiting for you to eat my chicken strips. Ooh, this place looks cool.
Greetings, Captain.
Maybe you gotta restart it. That's weird, or I don't know, to be honest.
Hello, and welcome back. Mr. Tofik, I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort. Your repeat patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Actually, a question. Usually, when I come here, the shuttle takes a certain route, showing me the beauty of this world. But this time, our entries seem to take longer, and we pass by a lot more open water. Was there something wrong with our normal flight path? I heard the rumors of a ship in orbit.
Please allow me to apologize for this inconvenience. This alternate entry was required due to a meteor shower affecting the usual descent route. Nothing to worry about. To make up for this, allow me to credit your
it's a
account
fucking
with a 15%
resort.
discount on spa amenities. Once again, we are dreadfully sorry.
That's why.
It's okay, Viator. I know you're programmed to be overly concerned with your service. I just wanted to know why. But thank you for crediting my account anyway.
That's why they're not letting that. Okay, for sure. Now I get it. Yeah, 100%. It's a fucking. This is a fucking resort world, I think.
This is your first time here.
I noticed you arriving at port shortly after I did. Something's been bothering me, and I've been dying to ask another guest. They told us there was a very active meteor shower, which is why we had to divert our flight path coming in for our landing. But I haven't seen a single shooting star since I've been here. That's weird, right? You're probably right. I've just been feeling stressed as of late, and worrying about something silly like that will only make it worse. I should just relax here and let Paradiso melt away my worries like it always does. Thank you for grounding me.
This is your first time here. Thank you for choosing Paradiso for your vacation destination.
You should inspect. Hey, what can I do for you? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Yeah, this one's dope. Whoa, this one's sick. god. Bruh. This thing is sick.
We've got some of the best private security in the settled systems.
That's so. I don't know why I went all the way around this place. To be honest. Gotta look for stuff to steal first, you know?
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Something I can help you with? Ah, it has a name. Good. Then you're already familiar with the situation, I take it. Do you know what they want? Interesting. We obviously have no records of a colony ship claiming this planet. Whatever the case, you'll need to speak with Oliver Campbell, a CEO for the Paradiso Group. He's in charge of bringing all formal decisions before the board and helping to make calls on them. I'll let him know you're on your way.
Otro way.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep
Yet another nice day in Paradiso.
Paradiso. I've been saving for a week-long vacation with Cora. Swimsuits and Mai Tais. I'm counting the days.
Yeah, this place seems kind of cute. I would vacation here. Stay away.
Come here for
I feel my bank account getting drained just standing here. How much is it for a night? No, don't tell me.
We've got stuff. If you need stuff.
The fuck?
Welcome to Paradiso gift shop and convenience. Feel free to look around. Don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts, so don't even try to haggle with me. Why would I? I have to sell overpriced crap to rude, obnoxious tourists all day. My uncle works for the Paradiso board. When he said he could get me a job here, I expected an executive level job, not this. But it's not all bad. I don't have to worry about getting fired, and I live in Paradiso for free. Now, can I get you something, or are you going to keep asking questions about my life? No. Ugh. You people always think that just because we're some fringe planet and not part of the free stars or whatever, that we're happy to haggle for everything. I wouldn't even care, honestly. But they take it out of my pay if any money's missing, so no discount. Okay, take a look. Okay. Thanks for shopping.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? I really don't, and I can't have you barging in on the executives while they're working. So if you need something, you can talk to me. That's the best I can do, I'm afraid. Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then.
Man.
Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in, so it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too. What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say. Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it
I
stays
just
that way.
feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet.
Come on, mate.
Not our
Loads
amenities.
more interesting things to do outside. No need to mill about in here. No, of course not. There's several more. We're just the ones who show up day to day. The others spend their time lazing on the beach or gallivanting off-world. Doesn't bother me, though. Less cooks in the kitchen means I get to make all the big decisions around here. Seems to be working out for us just fine. I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! We run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our guests concocting stories about some budgy old ship hanging around up there. As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners round the other side of the planet on entry so no one sees it. It's bad for business. We need to nip this in the bud and take care of it before the tourists catch on and cause a scene. Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
This bitch.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction.
I'll go up there soon.
Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance. Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't. Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff. It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will. We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it, as I've mentioned. It could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave. I have no idea, because I'm not suggesting anything of the sort. But it's a wonder that old ship made it all the way here in such a relatively short time. Must have really been pushing themselves. An engineer friend of mine told me once that the reactors on those old ships have a tendency to self-destruct if they overload. Of course, their engineers must have taken great care not to push it too far. Someone would likely have to override the safety systems in the reactor computer. But who would do such a thing?
We better be talking super duper hypothetically here.
I don't want to buy him a grav drive.
Right. Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal.
No good choices here. I mean, better a beggar in literal paradise than starving in the stars. At least that's what I'll tell myself.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck.
Every day's nice around here. But I think you...
I'm here to help if you need it.
Tell Cora we're back.
thrilled to see.
Good day, Captain.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Just stay out of trouble. The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again,
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. What's the good word? Then I'd need to know what that catch is before I could form an opinion. That doesn't sound so bad. My crew will need to get used to working for a living anyway. This seems agreeable. Is that all? I'm not sure what we can spare. Unfortunately, we just don't have any resources to spare. As you can imagine, our ancestors were not able to bring many excess supplies. And I'm telling you that I'm not sure we can spare anything at this point. Yeah, I hope so. Okay, that's pretty good. I hear you. You know what? I may be starting to like you. Tell you what, talk to Daisuke, and he'll get you what we can spare. If you succeed, we'll see about finding some other ways to repay you as well. Thank you. Until next time.
Daisuke.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
just stay out of trouble.
Keeping trick. It's almost time to take inventory of our stock again. Oh yeah, she sent me a message. I have everything for you right here. It's all we can spare, so I sure hope you come through for us. Need anything else? See you around.
I lived my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting.
Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take
I wonder what else is out there.
Hi.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
We've detached. Let's get out of here. Your clothes cleaned, your boots polished, your mirror shined.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure, Sweet Pea. Yo, man could always use a laugh.
I don't know. Who?
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Okay. Good one, Cora. Hey, next time you see Barrett, try it out on him. I feel like a superhero here.
You arrived at just the right time, stranger. We're studying the vapor escaping the gas vents on this planet. Thank you. Much appreciated.
I've heard the lead researcher lecture about evolution so many times that I might as well be a zoologist myself. Let's trade. Have a good one. I have some unused biology. You looking for something specific? Go in peace.
you'd risk your life for us. Thank you.
Sorry to put all of this on your shoulders. Ryujin's hoping our research will give them an avenue into the medical field. But you didn't hear that from me.
I'm so glad you're taking care of this. If you want to know what we're up to, the lead researcher can give you some details.
I wish I'd brought my sketchbook. There are some gorgeous specimens around here.
Please don't get caught.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal.
Alright, let's see what's out there. Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
What's next on the agenda? Saving the world? Saving the galaxy? Saving the universe? Another successful jump! No distance is too far for you, Captain.
land. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Alright.